Hey, you know we come on, we in groove, man. Yeah, fire knowledge, fire knowledge, fire knowledge. Uh, Fire knowledge for Hustles Global Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we get into this here, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share and subscribe. If you're new to this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for the regular family, you know how we get down. We drop that. Yeah, man. So, well, we got some stuff to get into tonight. Mm-mm-mm. Listen, man. You know, I'm a YouTuber. You know, kind of like new. And first of all, foremost, thank you, family, for helping me get to 500 subscribers. We pushing for that big 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I know we gonna bust those wide open. You feel me? Cause we dropping knowledge, man. And I've been keeping up. You know what I'm saying? With the present day moment in time. You know, we can't get stuck in our ways over here because we like that knowledge. We like that jewel. You know what I'm saying? We like that juice. You feel me? That keep us going and motivated. Yeah. So, you know, I've dropped a few, artificial intelligence videos today, letting y'all know what's going on with Chat GPT. I did a live on that. And from my experience, man, I'm an author and I pride myself on research. So what this does for me now, instead of for me have to ask Google and have to ask me to have to go through Wikipedia, I can just ask this machine, this artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, because I signed up for it. It's free. So right now, if you want to go to openai.com, you can sign up for Chat GTP. So I say, okay, I typed in how to write a book on motivation. And if you go back to the video, you'll see it pop right up. I'm like, whoa, man, it gave me all kind of good information. And if I wanted to know about history, tell me about history, all kinds of things. So whatever you have in your mind to ask this machine, it's going to compute it out to you in a good algorithm, the best suggestion and the answer. Google going to give you some suggestions. Wikipedia going to give you, the history of it. But OpenAI give you the suggestions, the history, and the solution. So if you got a problem you're trying to solve, it's gonna give you just what I said. So that's what people looking today for, is to cut time, you know, um, and to save time. Okay, yeah. See, that's the little notification now, something very important. But that's all gravy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Amazon hitting me up, you know what I'm saying, about a driving job. So that's a good information there too. So, you know, getting back to it, man, this world though, it's moving fast, but some people still stuck in their ways. And for them people that's stuck in their ways, you gotta kind of like go around them, because sometimes they just be obstacles in the way. And dealing with the economy right now, everybody know we getting taxes and this and that, blah 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 blah. But how many of us with that tax money got to pay bills with that money to catch back up? So my thing is we got to figure a way out to get out this rat race, right? So my solution is we all need financial literacy. We got to drop our pride. We're gonna have to go back to learning new ways because money is a tool. So I was watching the episode, I believe it was on CNBC, and it was like, why Americans feel so poor. You know, why we always in the rat race. From 1972 to 2022, the average American only made 12 cents more. Something wrong with that. Like that 1%, they got everybody in a chokehold because it's about power. You got billionaires out there, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Richard Branson. You know, that's just to name a few. You know, Warren Buffett. All these people here own big time corporation companies and invest heavily on the stock market. It ain't number 45 million Black Americans, African Americans, whatever your preference may be to call us. Yeah. So don't sit here and think that these athletes, these rappers, can save them. You got to save yourself. You got to figure out what's the niche and what you can create, what you can produce to get up out this hellhole. The struggling part. The part of always wanting. It's like you got to buy your freedom. So the thing is, you got to buy your freedom because you can be able to move in how you want to do things. When you put your mind to something, you be like, okay, I got this to do that and that to do this. You know, you're not limited. So dealing with this here again, this OpenAI, so what it done for me is it cut my time in half. Because now I can just type in something and be like, okay, I can jot this here down, give my honest opinion on it, and get ready to publish this book. You know, so that's just, you know, short term. But it can help you do a lot of things. Like, you want to know how to build a house. You want to know what it takes to build a house. You want to know what this area of land was. You want to know how many feet in an acre. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So you can just do so much with this smart intelligence now. And as I break it down, a lot of this data that this machine has is from us. It's collected data over the years. That we couldn't get our hands on. So now it compelled it and combined it in an algorithm. So when you ask it a question, it'll give you a specific answer. And you do your due diligence, say, okay, yeah, that's what it is. You know? So y'all can see I do smoke, you know what I mean? And And that's to help me stay elevated, cool, because I drive all day. So I want to come home and relax. To help my back pain, you know what I'm saying? My joints. I'm 48. So, I do jog, I do workout, do my little push up, my little calisthenics, boy gotta stay in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. I get out there and shoot your eyes out too. Now don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? But saying that to say this, man, we got to come out the hole ourselves. They ain't gonna give us nothing. You know what I mean? Like reparations, man. Like we were supposed to have 40 acres in the mule when we came up out of that thing. You heard me? We still ain't got nothing yet. So what happened to that? You heard me? So I'm just saying, man. Motherland looking good. Motherland is looking good. But it be so many of us like stuck. It's only 45 million of us here. You know what I'm saying? And you seen what happened to all our people all the time, man. Like, and then it be us against us. Like, you just, Memphis, Tennessee. That's all over the news tonight, And 5 black police, you know what I'm saying? Brother, God bless the dead, what his name, Mr. Tyree Nichols. Say he worked at that FedEx. He was on his way home. And you have 5, police or whatever, thinking he's doing something wrong or something. Just the assumption because of the neighborhood, the economics. So man, it's a lot that go on with the hurt that us as a people feel, man. And the hurt turn into anger. Then when the anger explodes, it's just out of control. Then you say people crazy. Then you say people vicious, violent. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stems from the trauma that us as a people done went through. And to be honest, I don't think it's spiritual. I think it got something to do with the genetics, the genes. You know what I'm saying? Cause that fear thing go a long ways, man. You got some brothers can't even look a person in the eye, a white person in the eye, let alone me or you in the eye. You know what I mean? And that's because of the simple fact we as a people, it has been kind of like embedded in our system. So that's why it's good to walk with your chest puffed out, how your head up. You ain't cocky, you ain't arrogant. You just know who you are as a person. You deserve respect. You know yourself. You're not lost. You are conscious of what's going on. So be conscious of what's going on in your work environment. And start picking up new skills. Don't get stuck in that one field. Always elevate. Because you see the artificial intelligence taking place of a lot of the jobs. So that's why you feel po too at the same time. So we got to learn how to make investments. I ain't rich, but by me learning financial literacy, by me learning how to invest, applying the knowledge, taking applicable steps, I'm getting to a point to where I'm learning the rhythm, finding the method, designing my portfolio to where I'm understanding that, okay, I can't do this, I can do this. You're going to bump your head on the road. It ain't going to be easy. You're going to bump your head on the road. But once you find that rhythm and everything starts to be harmonized, you good to go. Now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can sit back and not have to worry about being poor. You can sit back and watch them dividends kick in every month. I just dropped the jewel on it. So, you got to learn how to let your money work for you. So don't get out here this year if you got a plan and goals in mind and you putting them on the back burner, you ain't gonna last. Take care of your goals, your plan, put it in effect, have some strategy about it. So if something go left, you can go right. And if it's left, you cut off, and the right cut off, you shoot straight up the middle. The quickest way, you know what I'm saying, to get to a point, it's a straight line. So you're gonna have to bulldoze some things. Yo, smoking cryptocurrency. This I feel like I'm Elon Musk. Smoking cryptocurrency. Always in God I trust. Smoking cryptocurrency. This I feel like I'm Elon Musk. Smoking cryptocurrency. Always in God I trust. Flying on the highway. And that Tesla S6 cool. I know these niggas out here feeling me. Oh man, I be shooting hoops. Made a land on the fucking curb. On the 8 to the 53rd. Oh man, boy, you feel the serve. Chill, fitted, little dirty herd. Hey, don't get me caught up in that thing, man. You know, I'm just a game spitter for real. You know what I'm saying? I like to see my young hustlers out there, man. Take that money, man. Get that money, man. Buy your business. Invest in some stocks, bonds, mutual funds, index funds. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this stuff for you in the future and your young ones, because at the same time, in the meantime, they ain't gonna tell it to you like I'm gonna tell it to you. So you got to read. You got to stay up on things. You got to watch CNBC. You got to really be a person that's playing chess in this game, man. For real. And I'm gonna hit you like Holyfield, the Gala. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that you got what it takes to not feel poor in America. It's gonna start with your inside, your internal. You got to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Eat stuff that's good for the brain, for the bloodstream. Stay away from a lot of that alcohol. If you're gonna drink something, drink a little wine. You know that's good for the heart. You know that's in the biblical text. That even tell you that there, cause they ain't number straight up grape juice. You heard me? That's come from the earth. You feel me? So that go all the way back to the days of Noah. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just giving it to you, man. And the reason why I give it to you like this, cause I ain't never had nobody give it to me like this. You know, and you know, I'm an author. You know, so I got 10 books out now on Amazon. Man, that's a blessing. You know, coming from where I come from. You know, been shot 2 times, been to prison 2 times, time in the federal system. You know, in West Palm Beach, Florida. You got people that's there making it. But I want them people to also reach back. Because I know I'm going to reach back. And I reach back as well, digitally and physically with my books. So I tote where I'm from with me every day. That's a legacy. That's in the books. That's copyrighted. That's in DC. That's up there. You heard me? So I know all the people in the system that's incarcerated, they read my books, and big ups to them, boy. I know they coming home soon. You know what I mean? And you gotta always keep hope. Go to that law library, stay on your grind. So when you come out into society, you'll be a productive citizen. You'll be able to start your businesses. You'll be able to start living your dream. Becoming a property owner, a business owner, taking care of your kids. It ain't nothing but a few more steps. You're gonna make it. Trust that. That's that find you. In whatever situation you may be in, you're gonna make it. You done made it this far. You behind on rent. It's gonna happen for you though. You're gonna get there. Just use it as a stepping stone. Put it as a seed in you. Use that anger. Turn it into motivation. You God's creation. You a creator. I showed you the other day, you know what I'm saying, in the biblical text, man, that ye are God, children of the Most High. For real. That's why you here. That's why you chosen. You beat out 1,000,000 and something sperm. You reach that egg. You cracked it open. Boom, you here. You know why you here? Because you listening to me and I'm talking to you. That's how I know I'm here. That's how I know I'm chosen. It ain't being cocky or arrogant. What it's being is that I know who I am. I know what I bring. I know what's my purpose. You got to tap and dig into your purpose. Don't be a pretender. What you love to do repetitionally, that give you joy, that's you. Think on it. You can find that jewel inside you. No, you can. I done made songs, right? Like I got probably 23 songs on YouTube. I got probably 50 on SoundCloud. Most songs on my mixtapes, right? But I get more joy from writing books because I'm doing the research. I'm curious. I love what I do. I'm giving back to the masses or the people, the good information, the good inspiration, the good education, the history and things that my teachers never taught me. Good business news, good knowledge on science. You're an entrepreneur, I'm going to help you get there because that's where I'm at now. Rich Mind Publications, Supreme Hustle, LLC Entertainment. I can go on and on. Chill Fetty Records, LLC. I done had these businesses. And they just operate under one umbrella now. So you got to understand, man, you could start an LLC for little as $99. You know what I'm saying? To get it started in some states. You just type in Google. What I need for the LLC. Boom, 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 boom. Now you got OpenAI, ChatGPT. So you want to get the whole rundown for your state, the taxes, everything is going to give it to you right there. Boom. So it's free. Get into it while you can before Microsoft spent $10 billion on it now. Don't be surprised when you got to start paying for information. So it's best to get the information now. Learn how to open up your business now. I ain't saying now. I'm saying now. You heard me? And now, I mean immediately. You heard me? And I talk now. You heard me? So Yeah, man. I just like kicking it with y'all because this is why I come and get loose. You heard me? Fire knowledge, but for hustlers, global podcast. Yeah, man, we global, man. So and I was checking the analytics. You heard me? I'm at 500 subscribers right now. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. Thank ya. Yeah. So we getting it in, man. I've been dropping these books and stuff, man. So go on Kindle, Fire Knowledge for Two. That's the latest book out. Then I got the series that I'm working on, Baby Girl. That's out. I'm probably gonna put another one of those out in about 2 more weeks. So I'm gonna try to do the Baby Girl series uh once a month. So that way it'll be flowing. I'm not gonna give you a great timeline because I be doing so much. You know what I'm saying? And I love research, but far as the fiction, I can get to that when I get to that. But that non-fiction, that factual news, that grind that we really need in these seeds that I'm planting and watering and you taking advantage of the information and putting it to use, putting it to work, that's my job to give you that kickstart because somebody gave me a kickstart. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it got to go. Got to always reach back, even though you may not be where you want to be, but you can still help that person get up there where you at. And we all can row that boat together. See, that's the game. Got to look at a lot of coaches and see the game they play. You know, you got to understand we fell asleep somewhere back there. If you really want me to get into the history and the ancient culture, Kemet, Sumer, the whole Mesopotamia. You feel me? Like, come on now, Nubia, the Nile Valley, the Sahara, the Green Sahara. You know what I'm saying? In this valley, come on, man. All that's, you know what I mean? So understand, like, we here in America. Well, I am. And I know I got people that are listening to me probably abroad, but I'm in America, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's only like 45, 50 million of us here. That's, and it's probably 600 million people here in the United States. So we just a fraction. So we got to understand why we feel so poor in America. Will it be reparations? I don't know. Honestly saying, uh, King died what, but 68. So man, and we still ain't. You got brothers killing brothers, cops like us killing brothers. It's difficult, but we can overcome a lot of things. But the mindset, we need a new paradigm shift. Uh, we always was a people who loved leadership. And if you look at the biblical text, that's what it was all about: leadership, civilization. Moses said he couldn't handle the people, so he needed to go to the mountain, get the Ten Commandments because there was too much on him to bear. So he set up judges and governors and lieutenants, and he made a whole thing about rule and order, and a lot of civilization then started to take place, organized civilization. So you got civilization and you got organized civilization. You feel me? So 45 million of us here, close to 50, let's have organized civilization. So people gonna need black lobbyists to go to Washington D.C. to figure out our cause and fight for us in our reparations. Because I want to see them in my lifetime. I know my ancestors would be happy because we standing on their shoulders. That's what they fought for. So my revolutionary is into information, science, technology to keep my people awoke and moving forward and not be stuck and left in the boat. So if I'm a radical about information, staying on point to what's good in the stock market, financial literacy. That's what's going to get us up out of this. We need to start teaching our children, our kids about finances at an early age. Why you think they came out with the game Monopoly? Shout out to the brother Derek Grace. He got his own little money game. So my thing is, man, we really need to learn and take that. If we got kids, family members, one day just bust out some financial questions. What is family gonna go from here? Is our family gonna be an asset? Where our last name gonna end up at? Cause people be so caught up into the moment, they ain't thinking 5, 10 years down the line from now. You got to start thinking that way. The feds come in February the 1st. Power gonna give a decision if he gonna raise the rates or not. He raised the rates. It's just my opinion, man. The housing market going all the way down. Because one thing this man is not going to do is kill his reputation. That's how he feed his family. So he on this every day, every night. Federal Reserve, Central Bank of America. Mr. Powell, look him up. So go to the bank, you try to get your loan. Can't get it because the rate's too high. Woo. So take a loan out on your house, gonna be 5% interest. It used to be 2%. That's what he trying to get it now. It was 7%. We had almost got up close. I think it looked like before they got into it, like 18 months ago, it was like almost headed towards 9%. The reason why, because like I kept mentioning, uh, the pandemic kicked in, the PPP loans and stuff like that, But not to really talk about that, man. We gotta just really, really buckle down and start really, really grinding. You gotta work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, work those jobs. It may be a year of pain, maybe 2 years of pain, but invest whatever you can. Because things finna start getting tough. The gas gonna go up. They cutting the price of EVs because of the simple fact they're trying to turn it into an EV economy on the back end. They're trying to stop depending on foreign oil, foreign manufacturing. But the crazy part is, right? Apple went and opened up a store in India. Right? Yeah. Microsoft already got a spot in India. Tesla opening up a gigafactory over there in India. Know why? That's the world's most populated place now. Used to be China. So now India is the world's most populated place, right? That means more labor at a cheaper rate. Mass production. So the game is if you got money, it's good to get into import and export within the next 2 years. If you're on the stock market, invest in those companies. That's good in the import and export in the next 2 years. I'm not your financial advisor, but I am a fire knowledge hustler. Cause I'm gonna do the research. I'm gonna give you the jewels. I'm gonna drop what I have to drop because of the simple fact we need this as a people. People gonna charge you. I ain't charging you nothing. One thing I'm asking you to do is just probably, support me in my books, my store on Teespring or something like that. I'm gonna steady drop information because that's what I do. If you really want good information too as well, you know, you can get it through Google, YouTube, Chat GPT, but people like to be entertained with information. So I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you my stories. I'm gonna give you my experience because I'm a real person. I'm not a machine. You can reach out. You can touch me. You can DM me. I'm gonna respond. So that's one thing AI don't have on us. It's human intelligence, human intuition. It's just a machine that can give you information from the data it collected from us. Remember, this thing collected data from us for real. So use it to your advantage, but don't get caught up into it. You know, and I'm thinking about doing a lot of different things, man. So if you got ideas, you got to write them down. You got to shoot them out to the universe. You got to believe in the law of manifestation because if you didn't, why you at where you are now? So whatever you think of yourself to be, that's what stage you is in now. Like I always knew that I was gonna either be a rapper, a singer, something on TV, but everything came from writing. And I look back now, I'll be like, wow, man, I got 10 books out. You know what I'm saying? Songs. And it happened over the years. It didn't happen overnight. It took long studying, long uh, obstacles, trials, tribulations, deaths, gunshot wounds, prison, uh, a divorce, separation, um, not seeing my kids. So it ain't like my life been beautiful. No, I'm just like you, the average Joe, the average person. But I'm capitalizing on the gifts that's inside of me. I'm capitalizing and utilizing the gifts that's inside of me. So what I'm trying to get you to do is capitalize and utilize the gifts that's inside of you. So if it take for you to learn a new skill, go back to school, go back to college, Google some things, Chat GPT some things. Whatever it takes for you to do to get to that next level, you have to do it. And you got to do it now. You got to do it now. For real, because you got to do it, man. And I talk to y'all like this because this is how I talk to myself in that mirror. You see that mirror ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna look in that mirror, and that mirror gonna look right back at you and say, what's happening? Yeah, that's the real you. For real though. I'm just getting it to you real, man. This Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast, because that's one of the greatest tools that has been invented. The mirror. And you can check that chapter out there um, in my book, Fire Knowledge for Two, uh, on Amazon. And it's on Kindle. So check that out, and that'll be a fire read for you. You know, I'm going to drop 5 more series behind that. So it's going to go to Fire Knowledge 7, because 7 is complete. You know what I'm saying? So it was good talking to y'all. And peace to the peoples up there in Memphis, Tennessee. And justice will be served. And let's learn how to, you know, put things where they need to be, because we are the world. We are the world. Fighting Knowledge for Hustlers podcast. We logging out, man. Peace. February 1st, man. We coming in with that hot knowledge. For real. Black History Month, man. But African history, world history. Because it's our history. Yay, yay.